Alright, this is Matthew's mom's old table, and you can see it's got some stuff on it here. So we are going to strip it and refinish it and make it beautiful to go in our breakfast nook. Alright, so we have it all sanded down. I should have showed you the top before I flipped it over, but I didn't. Matthew had to reinforce some areas, so there's some sawdust there in the middle, but I'm actually just going to paint the outside right now. I don't even think that I'm going to paint the inside there, so yeah, we'll do that. I have my baby blanket cloth that I've cut up over here. We're using the same paint that we used for the dresser, flat wall paint, and I did half a cup of water and half a cup of the white paint, mixed them together there. And we're going to get started on painting. So I'll set this up and we'll do that. Alright, so I've painted these two sides. I did the center part first, so I probably should have done that side part first and then just worked my way around, but I didn't. So now I'm going to start wiping this off.
Hey.
Hey.
Where am I supposed to play?
Playing under the sprinkler. Alright, so Sal's got some water on that side, so I'm going to put another coat right there. But I like the way that looks good. I mean, I like the way that looks. It looks good. Yeah.
I'm not going to touch it.
So, yeah, don't get too close to it because you are dripping wet. So I'll put another coat on this and then we'll do the other side. Don't think you necessarily need to watch that because it'll be the same. And then once it dries, we can flip it over on the other side. Bye-bye. Right, so this is one coat along the bottom. Well, a couple coats right there. Dog hair. And like this is thicker right here. I didn't wipe that off again, but this is going to be the bottom of the table. Nobody's going to see it unless they climb under there, so I'm not too concerned about it. This, same with right there. I may have to end up painting these little guys again once we get it flipped over. They're kind of, I don't know, blotchy looking, but it may look okay. So we're going to let this dry completely and then we'll flip it over and do the top and the sides and the legs. Yay! Alright, I've decided I've got it on its side and I'm just going to go ahead and paint these legs in this area right here. I think maybe it'll be easier than having to sit on the floor or the gravel and paint this side. So we're going to try that and see how it turns out. Alright, so I wiped that side off a little too early, so I'm going to let it dry.
These are insects. They have 3 legs on each side.
Oh, you found an insect on there?
No, it was that. It was the bug, Mom.
Oh. Dad's working on the kids' tree house over there. So I like the look of that. I like how whitewash covers a multitude of sins. So I'm not good at this. What? What? Can you paint? You can't paint this, buddy, just because it's, it would just be hard for you to paint it. I'm sorry. But this just isn't one of the projects that you can help paint. But don't worry, there will be others. Alright, so we're going to let these 2 legs dry a little bit more and then we'll wipe them off too. Alright, so here's these 2 legs after they've dried off. I'm going to turn the table and I don't think I'm going to make you watch the rest of it. So I will show you when it's completely finished. I'm going to do this part next, then we'll flip the table and stuff. And yeah, I'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, so here it is, all done. Painting, anyway. I still have to put the clear coat on it so that it doesn't get all scratched up. But I think it turned out really well. Right, so I'm gonna let it completely dry. We'll clear coat it. We'll put it in the breakfast nook area and take some pictures with it. We do have to get some new chairs. So I don't know if we'll take pictures without chairs or if we'll buy the chairs first, but there it is. All right, so we bought the table inside, but stupid me had it sitting under a tree outside, and so I think some little spots of sap fell on here because I was hoping they were little raindrops, but they're not. So I'm gonna take that as God's way of telling me where I need to maybe distress a little bit. I already tried it over here just with a wet paper towel and wiped one off. So I'm going to wipe those guys off. Huh? See these little things right here? These little spots? I'm trying to scrub them off. And
these right here?
No, like this one. See it?
Oh yeah, and this one?
Yeah, so.
And that one?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
and that one?
Wipe those off.
And
yeah, they're
one?
everywhere.
And that one? That one?
So we'll wipe those
that
off
one?
and I'll come back and show you what it looks like afterwards.
And also that one?
Yes, that one too. So
and also that freckle on your head?
No, we won't wipe that off. But they don't look bad, the little areas. So we'll wipe those off and then we'll decide if we need to do any more sanding or anything.
And then we'll be weirdos. Bye.
So after wiping off the little spots of sap, this is what I'm left with. Little spots here and there. But this right here drives me nuts because I feel like it's too many spots. So I'm going to try to maybe connect some of these or make the lines a little longer so it doesn't look like spots. Probably will not turn out well, but I've got to do it because it's going to drive me nuts to see it like that. So I'm going to take a wet paper towel and just kind of scrub. I'll set the camera up because I don't know that I can do this with one hand, so I'll set it up and you guys can watch me do that part. So we'll let those parts dry and I'm going to put a couple other little, I don't know what you call them, distresses in other spots, and then I'll come back and show you the whole thing. Alright guys, so here's the finished product. It has, it actually has 4 coats on the top. The Spar-Urethane instructions were for 3, and you're supposed to sand in between coats, but I did not pay attention and didn't realize that you're only supposed to sand between coats and not on the last coat. So I had to do a top coat, or a 4th coat on the top, but everything else has 3. Let's see if you can see. I like the way it turned out. What do you guys think? You like it?
I like it.
Yeah, so we just have to get some good chairs now for it. Let's see where I scraped it down there. Alright, so that's it. So in the link I'll put, or the description link, I will put instructions about what I used and all that stuff. But otherwise, yep, that's it. So if you enjoy this everyday adventure, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, you can message us on Facebook because our videos are set to kids, so you cannot comment on our videos, unfortunately. And remember to make every day an adventure. Bye-bye.